To create a Google Classroom, first navigate to google.com. Make sure that you are signed in with your school issued Google account and not a personal account. Once you're here, you can click on your apps and then click on Classroom. You'll see here that these are my current classes that I currently have. If I wanted to add an additional class, I would go up and click on the plus sign to create or join a class, and then I want to create a class. You can choose what you'd want the name of your class to be. I will just call this test. And then if you have a section, number, a subject, and a room that you want to enter, you may. You do not have to, and you can leave those blank if you'd like. After entering that information, you can click on Create, and it will work on creating your classroom. Once you're in your classroom, you need to add students. So at the top, you have 4 tabs. You want to go to People, and there is a place for teachers, and you'll see that I'm here. If I want to add another teacher, I can click on Invite Teachers, and I'll type in their email address there. And if I want to invite students, I can click on Invite Students. So if I were to invite a fictional student from my school, I would type in the email address, and then it would show up under my search results. I can click on that and click on Invite, and it'll show that student has been invited. There is also a way to pass out the class code to students, and you can display this to make it larger. This would be a good idea if you were in a face-to-face classroom using Google Classroom, or if you want to send an email to all the students. Otherwise, you would probably want to just enter the students yourself. There is also a third option for entering students and creating a classroom, and that is to use a web application. My school uses LittleSys, and what that does is it takes all our students and classes from PowerSchool and compiles our Google Classroom classes and students so that we do not need to take the time to add students or create classes. To check on the status of your students and see if they've joined yet, you notice that the student that I added, Secondary Lab, says he is or they have been invited. When they join the class, that will change from invited. So that student has now joined, and you'll notice that their name is in a darker font and it no longer says invited behind them.